On Wednesday of this week, Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene got into a bit of a verbal, I can't even call it an argument, really just launched a verbal assault on Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. See, what happened is Marjorie Taylor Greene is still pissed off that AOC is not debating her on the Green New Deal, even though Marjorie Taylor Greene knows nothing about the Green New Deal. Took her forever to read those 12 pages, I think it was. She just didn't have time to finish it. But anyway, she's still pissed off about that. So on Wednesday, she chases, essentially, AOC down the halls of Congress, yelling at her that she supports terrorists and Antifa. You support terrorists! Marjorie Taylor Greene was saying as she was chasing after AOC like a psychopath in the halls of Congress. This coming from the woman, by the way, who actually supported real terrorists, the ones who broke into the Capitol on January 6th. So, a little bit of irony there that Taylor Greene is apparently immune to. But it didn't end there. Even after this psychotic tirade that Taylor Greene launched into against AOC, she doubled down on it throughout the rest of the week, sending threatening tweets to AOC. One of them, here it is. This is insane. This is insane, by the way. Miss Defund the Police wants to call the police for security because she's afraid of debating with me about her socialist Green New Deal. AOC is a fraud and a hypocrite. That's fine, Sandy. Since you lack the courage and intelligence to debate me, I'll debate the person who really wrote it. Now, she's referring to the fact that AOC had called on Capitol Police to step in because Taylor Greene is being so crazy, like almost to the point of psychosis. Like I said, I mean, this is borderline psychotic what Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing here. This woman is unwell. And as we have seen far too many times in this country, when somebody is that unwell, that's probably the time that law enforcement needs to step in and at the very least, maybe Baker Act this individual, Marjorie Taylor Greene, put her in for an involuntary 72-hour psychiatric hold to determine that she is not a threat to either herself or to somebody else like AOC. I think there's real grounds for AOC to be able to have her committed on those grounds. But AOC wanted the police to step in. She's called for the sergeant at arms to do something, and now she is, of course, calling on Congress to expel Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't actually want to debate the merits of the Green New Deal. Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to get a little bit extra out of her 15 minutes of fame. She wants to be seen as an equal to AOC. She wants to be the right-wing version of that. But she is the one who lacks both the courage and the intelligence to do that. Now, I do admire, by the way, what AOC is doing here. In the past, I had said I think she should debate her just to show the world how stupid she is. But at this point, I don't trust Marjorie Taylor Greene enough. I don't trust her to be in the same room with AOC or really any other Democratic lawmaker for that matter. This woman is not well. And her little tantrum that she threw there, this psychotic tirade that she continued. And that's the key there, folks. That's what's showing you what's really kicking around in this woman's head. If it had been a heat of the moment kind of thing where you were mad about something else and maybe she pissed you off and you said, you got to debate me. I could see how, okay, maybe some people do crazy things in the heat of the moment. But she continued it for days because it wasn't a heat of the moment kind of thing. This is who this woman is. She is not well. She sure as hell shouldn't be in Congress. But this is apparently what the Republican Party is now fully embracing.